Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Horror Trans. I am Stephanie Bree. I am a transgender woman and I talk about all things horror. And today I'm doing Child's Play 2. So, when I was a kid, full disclosure, the Chucky movies were pretty fucking terrifying for me. Because I am scared of dolls. Especially ceramic dolls and ventriloquist dolls, dummies. But lots of other kinds of dolls. So this one picks up where the first one ended. The company that makes the good guy doll realizes that the bad publicity of a killer good guy doll is bad for business. So they are attempting to resurrect the good guy doll brand by, making a new line. And they accidentally resurrect Chucky and bring him back to life. And the very first thing he does is kills the executive of the good guy doll company. I don't remember what they're called. And goes on his quest to find Andy, because at this point in the series he's still trying to get back into Andy's body because he doesn't want to be as stuck as a doll for eternity. Andy has been taken from his mother and is in foster care now. Presumably the mother is in prison for the murders that Chucky committed, but they can't blame on the doll. So you have Andy, and then you have the other foster daughter, who's a teenage girl, rebellious teenager, nothing special, no real major character development there, who at first rejects Andy and is like, kid, you're not going to be here very long, so why bother? As the film progresses, their relationship does develop a little bit, which is totally wasted as the franchise goes forward, but, we're not going to get there yet. We're just talking about part 2. And finally, Chucky reveals himself to Andy, and no surprise, nobody believes him. Not even the older sister, who Andy gets in trouble. Chucky gets in trouble because he does things to Andy that the sister gets blamed for, which you just have to watch the movie for yourself. I don't want to spoil it. And so there's tension between Andy and the older sister and the step-parents, or the foster parents, and Andy and the foster parents and the sister. So it's a lot of family tension, which Chucky plays upon and ends up killing both foster parents. He gets a few other kills in this movie, some more memorable than others. This one has a few more kills than the first movie, and I will say, for the most part, they're either better or more memorable or more gruesome for the most part. Not all of them are, but this one ups the ante a little bit. The first 2 movies are by far the scariest 2 in the bunch, and Child's Play 2 is still scary, as scary as the first. I can't say it's scarier, but it's as scary as the first. So this one is still a legit scary movie. And it ends with Andy and the foster sister either chasing Chucky into the doll warehouse or being led into the doll warehouse by Chucky. I don't remember specifically the sequence of events, but they end up in the warehouse or the factory where the dolls are made, and where we get some more interesting kills, by the way. And then they end up tricking Chucky onto a machine that just fucks him up royally. Fucks him up and sets us up for the next movie. I really, really like Child's Play 2. Not as good as the first one, but better than some of the others. Some of the sequels, we'll say. This is at the point where the franchise is still taking itself seriously and is still trying to be scary. So remember that, because in future films that will not be the case. And this is also still the point in the franchise where Charles Lee Ray desperately wants to be human again because he's getting sick of being the doll. So he hasn't fully embraced being a doll yet. He's a little bit more of his future assholery self with the one-liners and stuff, but he's not there yet. You know, you're starting to see glimpses of what Chucky would become. So this one's more like, you know, akin to Nightmare on Elm Street 2 in the timeline, for comparison's sake, where Freddy's a little bit more talkative, but not quite wisecrackery yet, and that's where we are with this one. You know, Chucky talks a little more, but he's still not, one-liners yet. But I highly recommend this movie. This is definitely a buy. It's still a fun movie to watch and to go back to. And I enjoy it a lot. Stay cool.